All right, this is an open letter to Bam Margera. Hey, Bam, I just noticed that you are at a crossroads. It's October 2023, and you have an opportunity. And you really do have three choices. You keep going on the road you're on, your son is going to die with a needle sticking out of his arm. That's a terrible thing to say, but that's what you're guaranteeing if you don't fucking change something now. And I mean, by the age of 29, the poor kid is already named after Ben Affleck's back tattoo. He's got a hard enough life. His stupid ass mom doesn't know shit from fuck. So you're going to have to stand up and man up and sack up and fucking do something about it. Now, the right turn here would be the obvious solution, right? Go back to rehab, but embrace it this time. Go because you want to be there, and focus on it and work the steps. Get a sponsor and then turn around and become a sponsor. Embrace it. Embrace service to others. Don't do what you did last time when you're almost out of the program and they tell you to change your pants and you argue with them and throw a lit cigarette and start the campfire. Don't fucking do that. Say, I'm sorry, my shitty pants offended you. I will change them. That's the attitude that's going to take you where you need to go, because you got to set an example. And ideally the best example for your son is going to be getting clean once and for all, and stop hanging out with absolutely everyone. Everyone you know is a fucking loser. So just change your life. Get a whole new set of friends. Now that's going to be the right turn. Now let's talk about the left turn. This is still going to be hard for you to do, but it's going to be a little bit easier because you're not going to have to get sober. But what you're going to need to do for the left turn to work is you kind of got to be a recluse like Marlon Brando, and you got to take financial control. And what I would do is, if you can trust Phil to handle your money, let him handle it, but put it all in a trust fund for Phoenix and give it to him like when he turns 25 in disbursements, so he doesn't fuck up and piss it all away like you were doing. Take better care of your kid than your parents took of you. And it's like that movie Goodfellas, when he wants to get a divorce from his wife, and they say, well, listen, nobody's saying you can't do what you want to do, but no, you can't get a divorce. That's not how it's going to work. You've already had a baby with Nikki. You're already married to her. So what I would do is, and first of all, you got to cut out all your fucking loser friends. Don't hang out with Yellow Wolf. Don't go on tour with Steve-O. You really don't need to be on stage talking about the good old days when you used to get shit-faced all the time. That didn't work. It's not working. You need to become a recluse like Brando. And you need to change your medication. If you listen, dude, if you're on meth and everybody says you are, go to I have a friend. He went to a psychiatrist. He said, hey, I have attention deficit disorder. And the psychiatrist gave him some Adderall. My friend chops that shit up. Instead of taking one pill at a time, he chops that shit up and snorts like a third of it at a time. He never runs out, and he's jacked up on speed all day, every day with a prescription. It's not going to run out. It's as simple as that. If you want to keep drinking, get in control. Hire a driver. Don't drink and drive. Obvious shit. And by the way, with this plan, you get to smoke weed. Why? Because you're a big fat ass. What you're going to do is use weed to enhance your appetite, and so you're only going to eat when you're stoned, and you only smoke once a day. So the rest of the time you're not hungry. So you can lose weight and get back on the skateboard. That's really what you need to do. And when I say lock your money up in a trust fund, I mean all of it. Don't even allow yourself any income from the money you've already made. If you want to do cameos, you can generate $2,000 a day doing that. Take that for your spending money, but be a recluse. And here's how you handle Nikki. Here's what you do. You buy a strip mall. And you don't tell her you bought a strip mall. What you tell her is, you know a guy at the strip mall who will lease you a space where she can open up a boutique or cut hair or whatever the fuck she wants to do. Just sell your shitty jewelry out of that boutique. It'll give her something to do. She can take that money and spend it however she wants. And the whole point of this is you remain in control. Control your life. If you want to have your alcohol and drugs, okay, there's plenty of... You don't see Johnny Depp's wife keeping his kids out of his custody, do you? He spends every Christmas with his kids. He's got a $50,000 a month wine budget. Wine alone. And you know he's doing everything else. So become friends with guys who aren't fucking losers. That's really all you got to do. You got 3 choices. Stay the path you're on and buy a funeral plot for your son because he's going to die with that needle sticking out of his arm at 29 years old. Or you take rehab serious and take control of your life that way. Or the left turn, you take control of your life, you still keep doing what you're doing, but you fucking manage it. Manage your shit, dude. Handle your drugs. It's that simple.